You have probably seen this message, or one exactly like it.
The videos look real. The claims sound terrifying, and they have been shared millions of times.
Search for it, and you find a war between panic and science. These samples are clearly organic.
There is zero evidence of plastic contamination here.
The most famous test, the bounce test. The claim is that real rice cannot bounce, so if it bounces, it must be plastic.
But real rice, especially sticky or glutinous varieties, bounces naturally when cooled and compressed. The starch hardens. That is food chemistry, not plastic.
The burn test. The claim tame, real rice should not smell like this when burned.
Real rice is mostly starch. Starch burns, it chars and it smells. Plastic melts and drips. The two look and smell completely different under controlled comparison.
The water test. The claim, fake rice floats because plastic is lighter than water.
Dry, aged, or low-density rice can float temporarily. It does not mean it is plastic. It means it is dry.
So we asked the real question, can you actually make convincing fake rice from plastic? First attempt farties. Polyethylene, the most common plastic accused in the videos. Result looks nothing like rice. The texture is wrong. The translucency is wrong. The weight is wrong.
In boiling water, it does not cook. It does not soften. It does not absorb water. Anyone who has ever cooked rice would reject this in seconds.
Under any basic comparison, plastic rice fails immediately. The viral claim requires you to never look closely.
But there is something that does exist, and it is often confused with the fake rice claim.
It is called reconstituted rice or fortified rice, and it is made intentionally, legally, and for a specific purpose. Broken rice, the fragments left over from milling, is ground into flour, mixed with nutrients, and reshaped.
Heat and pressure cook the starch and push it through a die shaped like rice grains.
What comes out looks like rice because it is made from rice, just reshaped. The grains are dried to the same moisture level as regular milled rice. Side by side, most people cannot tell the difference. That is the point. It is designed to blend in with regular rice.
It cooks the same, it absorbs water the same, it tastes nearly the same.
But the fortified grain carries vitamins and minerals that natural white rice has lost during milling.
In many parts of the world, rice is the primary food source parameters. But white rice alone lacks critical nutrients.
Iron deficiency, zinc deficiency, and folic acid deficiency affect billions, especially women and children in rice-dependent communities.
In school feeding programs, it delivers nutrients to children who might not get them any other way.
The World Food Program and multiple governments actively promote rice fortification as a public health strategy.
This is what actually exists. It is food, mintihied, not fraud.
The fake rice myth started over a decade ago paid, and it never fully stopped. Fake rice is part of a larger pattern, viral food scare content that spreads because fear travels faster than facts. Multiple national food safety agencies have tested samples from these viral claims. None have confirmed plastic rice in any commercial food supply.
The tests in the videos are not wrong because they are fake. They are wrong because they misunderstand basic food science.
Soak rice in cold water for 30 minutes. Real rice absorbs water and softens. Plastic does not.
If the videos made you nervous, here is how to actually check.
Cook it normally. If it swells, softens, and tastes like rice, brektis, it is rice.
Leave cooked rice out for 2 days. If mold grows, it is organic material. Plastic does not grow mold.
Crush a dry grain. Real rice shatters into starch. Plastic bends or holds shape.
4 simple tests. No laboratory needed. If you are worried, check. But understand what the results actually mean.
The real risks in rice are invisible and far less dramatic than viral videos.
Arsenic, naturally absorbed by rice plants from soil and water, is a genuine, measured, and regulated concern.
Poor storage causes mold and aflatoxin, and a real toxin that causes real health damage. Pesticide residues from farming and processing are tested and regulated, but enforcement varies by country.
The fake scare gets millions of shares. The real risk gets a government report most people never read.
Real rice starts in a field, cut, threshed, and hauled to a mill.
At the mill, the transformation from grain to edible rice begins.
First, everything that is not rice is removed.
Dehusking removes the inedible outer shell, revealing brown rice underneath. Polishing strips the bran layer, removing fiber and nutrients but extending shelf life.
Optical sorters reject grains that do not match the batch standard.
Graded, bagged, weighed, and labeled, the rice is ready for distribution.
From paddy to package, leafin, a process refined over thousands of years, now running at industrial speed.
Patience. The video was designed to scare. The reality is more boring, collaged, and more important.
No food safety authority in the world has confirmed plastic rice in any commercial food supply. What does exist reconstitutes.
Your rice is almost certainly real. The question worth asking is not whether it is plastic. It is where it was grown, how it was.
One grain, grown in soil, milled by machines, cooked in kitchens. No plastic needed.
What did you think before watching this? Has your mind changed? Tell us in the comments.
Process Pulse Factory. Subscribe for the next build.
Next on Process Pulse Factory, another product you consume without thinking, made in ways you would not expect.